am facing some issues here. Not really at this time, present time of an issue, but foreseeing an issue. Now, as you look on the side of my high tunnel, you can see it kind of bubbling out. I don't know how much is showing, but the wind gets inside because I have the sides and the door open, and the wind gets in here, and when if it's a very windy day, this blows out very far. Now, my foreseeing a issue is this going to be too tight because I'm putting down a barrier, and I hate the idea that this dye in this mulch, the reason let me go back, let me rewind. Yesterday, I was putting plants, some of my fruit trees in the ground inside of the high tunnel, and I saw a baby grass snake. When I moved back all of the layers of what I have down on the floor inside of the high tunnel, I have a trampoline bouncing thing, and I have cardboard and also plastic. But when I moved back the covering of the ground that I had laid down to dig a hole, there was a freaking grass snake. I recognize grass snakes even in Florida in our backyard. We used to have black snakes with a yellow ring or whatever color ring around their neck. So I recognized the grass snakes. But that shovel that I was digging that hole with, by that little snake scaring me like it did, I was trying to hatch it away and it got away. So it is gone further up under whatever in my high tunnel. I be doggone. But that led me the very next day to go and get some mulch and all of this ground cover that I'm putting down. Thank God I kept it back from not putting it over the high tunnel. This also is part of what's supposed to be put on top of the high tunnel, the shade cloth. But I used all of this stuff and I'm putting it down. And by me putting it down, I'm hoping, here's another dilemma that I'm seeing, and pray it doesn't affect my fruit trees because I don't know. I don't want this red dye to leach on my plants on the inside of the high tunnel because I got them right here about 3 feet away from the back wall. And here it is. I'm laying this stuff down. Wow. But it's going to have to be done. I've come too far now to turn back around. But yeah, I don't like the idea that the red dye may get to my trees that I was planting in the ground. And also, it's the mulch is holding this even tighter. And so my question is, I'm wondering, should I put little pinholes inside of this plastic and maybe the wind won't make it so tight? I don't want to put a pinhole and then the hole winds up getting bigger or anything. But should I put pinholes? That's one dilemma or one question I have. And praying that this red dye on this mulch does not leach onto my plants I'm planting in the ground inside the high tunnel. And the other dilemma, that grass snake is still somewhere inside of that high tunnel, up under all of the stuff I have on the ground inside of the high tunnel. I think those were the issues I'm facing. But if you have any suggestions, give me an idea.